Всем привет, это игровой канал StidIsram, это игрушка Kingdom Come Deliverance, и я пришел к палачу, и смотрите, он на меня не атакует. Не атакует он меня. Он на меня раньше кидался, дрался, ну, потому что я его слегка побил и ограбил, репутацию испортилась, и я не мог этот квест сделать, который называется «Любовь Зла». Ну, в смысле, «Любовь Зла», полюбишь и палача, как говорится. Но после квестов про мор, смотрите, у меня... Ну, и вообще там много квестов было. Я всех лечил. У меня, смотрите, репутация подросла. 81 стала в Ротае. Ротайские горожане уже на меня так сильно не злятся. А в Созаве так вообще 100%. А в этом Мрахоедах 75. Войны 50. Крестьяне очень любят меня. В общем, вот так вот все прошло хорошенько. А в Ровне почему-то 0. Ну, наверное, потому что там некому меня любить. И тут квест. Хотя, возможно, это еще потому, что меня посадили на день в тюрьму. И он из-за этого тоже перестал на меня кидаться. Но сейчас как раз можно поделать этот квест и спросить у палача. Чего общаться? Че он такой дерзкий-то? Вот, теперь хочешь со мной общаться?
Do you know there's a girl crying on your doorstep?
I executed her husband.
What? You killed him?
No, not like that. It was done lawfully. She knew he had it coming.
So then, why...
Folk would like to drive her out of town. She has no one here. For a while I thought I could take care of her, but it wasn't to be.
Why?
Do you really have to ask? I can't even go to the tavern for company, and no one would sup their ale with me. And when I die, they'll probably push me into a hole with a stick so as not to touch my corpse.
Is it really that bad?
I'm not complaining, mind. It's a well-paid job, if you don't mind being a pariah. They might look sideways at you, too, just for talking to me.
And that's what she's afraid of?
Exactly.
Doesn't that crying girl have any kin?
None she knows of. Poor lass. You could help her, though, if you wanted.
Me? How?
Elishka has no family, but her husband might still have some kin. Nobody will talk to me, but you could find out more.
Why do you want to find her family anyway? Don't you want her to stay here?
I do. She's a splendid woman, but I'd never want to keep her here against her will. The life I lead isn't for everyone.
What would she have to put up with if she stayed with you?
A lot. I can't deny. Most of the townfolk wouldn't give her the time of day, at least not in public. If we had children, it would be even worse for them.
That doesn't sound like a very happy life.
It's not all bad. It's a well-paid job and even respected in a way. And when someone needs a bone set, all of a sudden they forget your reputation.
How can I find out if there's any family?
Try asking Elishka herself. She knows a thing or two about them. But, in the end, you'll still have to go and find out something from the bailiff. Or from the records at the rat house.
All right. I'll see what I can do.
My thanks. If only for the thought.
Вот такие вот тут дела. И я еще немножко сниму этот шлем, а то... Ну, там консервная банка говорящая. Сейчас с ней поговорим. Интересно, что же такого муж сделал у него, чтобы его казнить надо? Наверное, он был... агитировал там голосовать за того, за кого не надо.
Herman sent me.
What a way to end up.
Don't despair. It could be a lot worse.
Only death could be worse, and I'm not far from it.
Can I ask about your family?
What do you want to know?
Don't you have any kin left? Someone who'd take you in?
No. They all died of the plague. And then I ended up with that man of mine. I always knew he'd get strung up one day.
Didn't your husband have any kin?
Maybe. He mentioned some, but we never went to see them.
Is that all you know?
Yes. But if they're anything like my old man, the bailiff and his catchpoles will know about them.
That's all I need.
Так.
Can't stay here.
И надо спросить теперь у местного. Там в ратуше он будет. Кстати, отдать печать еще. Блин, эта бродяга там все еще в колодках стоит. Ладно. Узнаем все у рихтража. И вот от меня рихтраж убегает. Он как-то со мной не хочет вообще говорить. Смотрите, какой он подозрительный. Может быть, его подменили? И я могу через него даже стену видеть. Это голографическая копия. Так. Семья.
The wife of the man who was hanged recently.
The one that's with the executioner now.
That's her.
Life can be cruel sometimes.
Right. And do you know if she has kinfolk somewhere around?
How should I know? Now, if you don't mind, I'm very busy.
Так, надо его убедить. Ну, я могу разговаривать.
If stays with the executioner, it'll end up being your problem anyway.
Christ, oh, all right then. Tell the scribe.
Where can I find him?
He's suffering with some ailment, so no doubt he'll be lying in his chambers above his study, on the top floor of the rat house.
Блин. Так, опять. Что не все докапываются меня, говорят, обыскать, обыскать.
What's going on?
Orders of his lordship.
Так, у меня сейчас... Угу. Я могу вообще... Могу его с помощью брони напугать. Могу вот... Так.
I'm carrying an important dispatch. I don't have time for this nonsense.
Yeah, all right. Go ahead then.
Что не так до меня любят докапываться-то? Так. Писаря. Он там говорил, что где-то наверху ратуши находится этот писарь. А перевели как-то совсем не так. То есть, может быть... Подъем.
Good day to you.
I'd like to ask if...
This knee of mine hurts like hell.
I'd like to ask...
Young man, there's always someone who wants to ask something. What do you need?
I wondered if you could take a look in your books for me, and,
Books? God above, am I to shuffle around here with my knees the way they are?
Вот оно взяточничество средневековья, такие прям. Я такой хочу деньги, а вот я бы его, на самом деле, арматурой бы побил, пока по этому колену.
That's another matter then. What do you need, friend?
Так.
is it possible to find out from the records where someone lives?
You think we keep records of every serf? For Christ's sake, they breed like rabbits.
But I thought that in the rat house, though, in the books...
Boy, the books are for recording pacts, undertakings, punishments, property rights, and so forth. In other words, important things. We don't keep records of serfs.
Eliska won't be happy about that.
Eliska? You don't mean the one who married into the Mishek family?
Yes. Yes, you know her.
Why wouldn't I? I used to play dice with old Mishek years ago. He had a son, a nice polite lad. How is he?
Так.
Oh, you know, he's quite tied up these days.
Well, if you see him, tell him to swing by.
And where are the Misheks living now?
A stone's throw from Rate by the small fish pond.
Thanks.
Так, ну все с ним. Хотя я бы его прирезал бы, наверное. Пока он спит. То одним коррупционером меньше будет. Так. Но у меня с собой кинжала нет, поэтому пусть живет. Так, вот. Где-то здесь они. Как мне сюда попасть? Через южный выход, потом через лес как-нибудь. Дом этого самого Мишика. И он, судя по всему, весьма-весьма большой. Вот куда указатель показывает. Вот здесь кто-то. Какая тетка. Она меня уже знает? Откуда?
What is it now?
I've got information about your daughter-in-law. Elishka's fine, only she needs...
Never heard of her. Get lost.
Какая?
She's your nearest kin. Elishka's part of your family, and she really needs you...
I won't help anyone.
Так. Вам
I could make
заплатить.
it worth your while.
Really? And what is it you want?
Your son's widow needs help. She has nowhere to go.
What do I care about some useless girl?
Так.
She could help you with the farm. She definitely knows how to take care of things.
A bit of help would come in handy. Send her here then, but don't let her think she'll be taking it easy. She'll have her work cut out.
That sounds quite...
And if I hear a peep out of her, I'll take a stick to her back.
Fine salvation this is.
Так, с этими. Это, конечно, вариант или палач, или поехавшая бабка. Так, я снова вернулся к палачу. Здесь вариант такой, что вернитесь к Герману и Элишке и решите. Может, сейчас с палачом поговорить? А может быть, эта бабка в чем-то виновата, ее казнить и забрать все, что у нее есть.
She is, but she's not happy. God sent the poor girl great trials.
Indeed.
Did you know her whole family was wiped out by the plague? She was barely 12.
Losing your family isn't easy.
Ah, sorry, I wasn't thinking. So, did you find out anything about that kin of hers?
Так, я нашел. Они не понравились.
I tracked them down. They say they take her in, but I'm not sure if she'd do well there.
Leave that to her. I just hope she'll be better off than now.
Ну что ж.
You're not crying now?
I'm not. I've wept enough for a lifetime.
It's a bit of a change since my last visit.
I haven't had much luck in my life, but I've always worked things out in the end. Tears are no help to anything.
That's true.
So, did you find out something about them?
I did. I found your husband's father and mother, and they're willing to take you in.
But...
Так.
They're not very nice people, Elishka. They probably work you to the bone. But you would get fed.
Life is never easy. But at least I'd have a family.
Так. Давай с палачом.
I'll have another talk with Herman.
God bless.
Спрошу у палача. Может быть, я бы на самом деле на мясо бы всех пустил, и все было бы хорошо. Такое вот решение. Вот мой сосед, свин, который очень похож на вот этих вот, он с этим согласен.
I've heard the way you talk about her, and would you like Elishka to stay?
You know, Hal, she was always the sweetest girl. When she came with her family to Ratai, still single, she was a sight to behold. And it might surprise you, but she even had a word or two for me now and again. It grieved me when she married that wastrel. It was a foolish idea, but I always thought maybe she and I could... Well, fate likes a good laugh. Now I've strung up her old man. I have her under my roof. After all the years I was thinking of her. I don't want her to leave, but I don't want her to be unhappy here either.
Вот такой вот палач. Ну что, и решение. Решение. Ну, пусть остается, я думаю. Чего в этом плохого? Ну, подумаешь там. У нас тут люди в Единую Россию вступают, и нормально.
Have you made your mind up?
Это еще более позорно.
Can't decide. I don't know Mishik's at all. But at least I'd have a family.
Так. Давай, оставайся с плачом.
Could give you a family too.
He's a decent, upright fellow. I've met none better, and that's the honest truth. But he's an executioner.
And what's the problem? That the other women won't chat with you down at the creek? Did that sort of gossip ever interest you anyway? He's a fine man, isn't he? He's willing to take care of you, and he has the means to do it. And he wants you. He's so sick with love for you, he can't even sleep.
But did he really say that?
He told me he's been in love with you for years. He said he always thought you were the sweetest girl in Rattay.
That's true. We used to meet now and again and exchange a few words. Well, he always treated me nicely. By all that's holy, you're right. I'll stay here. God bless.
175 денег мне дали. Не такая уж она и бедная крестьянка. Представляете, 175 грошей. Просто то, что... Я не знаю даже за что. Но задание выполнено.
Herman?
Yes?
Can I stay here with you?
You mean for good?
If you don't want me to.
You can! By God, you can! You've made me the happiest man in the world.
Вот это поворот. Это палач, который... Я хочу напомнить, что это палач, который совсем недавно казнил ее мужа. Вот такие вот ребята здесь обитают в этой игре. Собаки всякие. Ладно, перейдем к следующим квестам. В городе Ледешка сидит такой вот Вацак. Судя по всему, лучник. Хотя я не знаю, кто еще с ним не говорил. И у него есть звездочка. Задание он дает.
God save you. What can I do for you?
What's with the targets? Are you an archer by any chance?
I notice you're asking questions. Are you the Inquisition by any chance?
No, I'm Henry, of Skalitz.
From Skalitz? I'm Vatsek, from here. Why are you so curious about the targets?
Так.
It's just that I sometimes try my hand at archery too.
Неужели он хочет пострелять?
I know plenty who do. When you can score as high as me at chumps, then I might be impressed.
I've got no idea what you're talking about.
Never played chumps? And you call yourself an archer? All right, Henry, listen up. Chumps is a game for real archers. It tests your strength, stamina, and accuracy. And it can be a nice little earner. Unless you're, well, a chump.
So what exactly is it?
I'll tell you. A bunch of logs are floated down the river. Then you count to 20, and the archers run along the banks after the logs. At the end of the course, someone collects all the logs and counts the strikes. Whoever has the most, always meaning me, wins the bout. Each archer has 20 arrows with their own colored fletching, and the contest ends when the last log floats through the finish line.
Sounds like good fun.
Fun? My friend, it will bring you out in a proper sweat, and you'll be well pleased to hit just 1 or 2 blocks. So how about it then? Fancy a bout? You'll need your own bow, but I'll supply the arrows with colored fletching.
Ну, попробуем.
Come on then. Ah, one more chump. Excellent. Now you have to bet at least 10 groschen, 50 at most. There'll be 3 archers competing at the time. The winner gets triple his wager, and the second gets his coin back. So how much will you bet?
Ну, наверное, максимум.
No half measures. What's there to save for anyway?
That's the betting over with. Now here are your arrows.
Надо бегать и стрелять в бревна. Кстати, говорили про 36 стрел.
I'll see you
Almost had
got this easy.
О, первое попадание
No
есть.
chance against me, amateurs.
got it.
А я могу поближе подойти?
Hit home. I've got this. Easy. Damn, missed.
Так. Что надо заранее не стать?
The wind took it. Almost had it.
Угу.
Got it. Damn, missed.
Так, стрел уже мало. Место для рыбалки. Интересно, что это? Так. Тут я могу встать.
Damn, missed. Ha, let's see if you beat that. Got it. Got this. Easy.
Так уже 7 у кого-то.
Hell, the wind took it.
You've no chance against me, amateurs. Damn, missed.
Hit home.
Может быть, есть какая-нибудь
I better not
хитрость.
going any further. I might drown.
Какое-нибудь место, где близко можно пострелять.
Bloody hell, the wind took it.
Got it.
Ну, прикольная игра, в любом случае. О,
What are you playing at with that weapon?
он отсюда, что ли, стреляет?
Got it.
Что дальше?
So, how did it go?
Well done, Henry. You've come first. It looks like you really do know what you're doing with a bow. You're still not up to my standard, mind you, but a pretty good effort. Here are your winnings. I hope you'll wager them on some chumps again.
Ну, можно
I'd like
еще
to try
пробовать.
chumps one more time.
Of course. Ah, one more chump. Excellent. So how much will you bet?
Ну, конечно же, максимум.
No half measures.
That's the betting open.
В общем, стрел остается. Поэтому надо поменьше стрелять и поближе подходить.
And now, I'll see you.
Jesus. It's not as shallow as it looks.
Ah, well, I won't miss the next one.
А у него там, наверное, нычка, он так хорошо стреляет, потому что
Almost had it.
там близко проплывают эти чурбаны.
Hit home.
Мимо. Так, здесь как-то далековато. Ну-ка, пробую. Мимо. Или попал. 15 выстрелов, 4 попадания. Так. Здесь рыба. Может попасть сюда. Тринадцать выстрелов, 6 попаданий. Ты как далеко. Здесь камешки.
I can't go any further. The current could sweep me to my death.
Bloody hell, the wind took it. Bloody hell, the wind took it.
So,
Well, I take my...
И ты сказал, что у тебя что-то интересное.
you said if I came by, you'd have something for me.
So I did, didn't I? You've impressed me, Henry. I haven't seen such excellent bowmanship in quite a while.
Thank you.
Кстати, я столько же бочек попал,
Then I fell in a
как
ditch
первый раз.
and injured my hand, so I can't do it anymore. But I can teach you the knack of it, if you like.
Really? Well, I'm certainly not going to say no.
И навык дал мне он. В общем, опыт дается, но уже после завершения состязаний. То есть, когда стреляем, не дается, а когда заканчиваем состязание, то опыт дается.